Hey guys, welcome to Dazzling Handmade. Today we're making another Valentine's Day card. I'm gonna be making a lot of these, so there will be a lot of videos. So I'm gonna start with this red background I have. And I'm gonna put in my Misty and lock it down with the magnet and dust it off before putting the embossing powder on it. So I'll be using this hard background. And I'm only gonna be putting it on the top part because on the bottom I'm gonna put a girl and a sentiment. So stamp it down and I'm gonna go in with Versamark. And I will only be using it on the bottom that will be on the red paper. So make sure that everything is stuck there and press it down really good. There you can see some of the glue. And coffee filter is the best to use with embossing powder. I'm gonna go in with this red that's partially glitter. I'm gonna give you a little trick how to heat this up in a little bit. Just putting that on, make sure it's everywhere, and then tap. If you see any bits that should not be there, just remove it with a paintbrush or any brush you have that's small and can get into those places. So I've noticed that those embossing powders that have glitter in it, sometimes for me when I start blowing it, the glitter flies away. So I'm heating up on the back so the powder part starts melting and holds the glitter in place. And then once I start blowing it with the heat gun, the glitter stays on the page. It doesn't fly off. And as you can see, it is not as dark, not as dark as it was before heating it up. We got a cute little shine for the background, and I'm placing it on my cardstock. I have a lot of these pre-cut, so whenever I just need it, I grab one. I usually glue these on the edges and then a little bit on the middle. This glue holds so well, just a tiny bit needed, honestly. So glue that down, and I have these die cuts. I use this cutting die, and I did the lace part on white and then the heart on pastel pink. So there's a little different coloring on it. I'm gluing it on the bigger parts, just around it. It will hold just perfectly. You do not need to glue every single part of the heart. And right on the middle, but a little bit above, so I have enough space for my little drawing. That looks good, and the heart will go right in the middle. And I like that there's a little bit of space in between. So center it just like that, and that's good. You want to make sure you know exactly where you want to place it before putting the glue on, because it will stick so quickly. I'm gonna be using this girl. She's holding a heart, and I cut out the paper where I wanted to stamp it, and I'm just gonna stamp this with black. This will be the outline, like that. Beautiful, sharp, and lots of room to color. I like to test out my pencils, my markers on the edge, which I know I will be cutting off, because sometimes these markers, they show a color what it's supposed to be, but then it's a little darker or a little lighter. So I always test them out before I start coloring. And then her skin. And then for the hair, I'm just gonna do some lines. Make it look like it's floating. Just like that. And the shoes too. And the skirt is gonna be a little bit darker. And then a rosish pink for the purse. And then I'm cutting it out just around the edge. Like that. We don't need the whole paper, just her. And I like that there's a little bit of a outline, the white part. Just twist the paper as you go. I want her to be not covering the heart, just a little bit, but not a lot. So down there is perfect. There you go. And also sentiment. I'm gonna put this right on the bottom. I thought about giving it a background, but I kind of just like it to be a little simple because the girl already has a background. So I'm just gonna go in with the black on the bottom. And it actually came out very nicely. It looks like it's blended into the red background. And there you go. Very easy, simple little Valentine's Day card. It's cute. It's shiny, a little shiny, and a good idea on how to use die cuts, cutting dies, putting in different colors. So I hope you like this little video. If you did, make sure you check out the other ones because I have a lot more coming in. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a good one and eat a lot of chocolate.